This is Cyberize Shop, our Headless WooCommerce project. It's still in development, so this is a demo name, the Cyberize Shop at Cyberize Group. This is the front end, built with Next.js 15 and TypeScript. That's the latest in web technology. This is our backend, a headless WordPress and WooCommerce site. We're using this for data only. This is the cloud platform that our headless site is hosted. It's called Cloudways by DigitalOcean. And this is our portal in Cloudways, which is very modern, scalable, and developer friendly with 24 hours support, which we love. Now let's get back to the project. All right, so we're back here at the home page, and we can just click here to go to the shop. And we also have our blog going right here. All these posts are being brought up here from the WordPress backend. This is what I'm talking about. These are all the posts. Let's see how fast they load up. Almost instantly. Also, you can even load up more. This is where we're actually pulling in some new data in there. But they also come up really, really fast. Mainly because we're already pulling them in and caching them real time before deployment using Next.js SSG and ISR, which is static site generation and incremental site regeneration. These are also latest and the greatest in web technology. And also, while we are here, we may visit other pages, come back, and they all stay right there because they're all cached. Now let's check out the shop. All right, so let's check out all these products in our shop. All of them are coming from our WordPress backend, live products right here. These are all the WooCommerce products in our headless store. Now let's go back. And here we have pagination. Now let's start buying stuff. This is our single product page. We have a little bit of video involved here and product images. And down here, we also have related products. And here are all the variations. Octagon, square, double-sided, single-sided, etc., etc. So right now, let's grab a round one, single-sided, and let's choose round octagon. And in here, you will watch, as soon as I hit the add to cart, it's going to block us because we have a custom size to enter. So let's say 8.22, something like that, right? So now let's go ahead and add to cart. It's done. Now let's go shopping again. Let's grab this guy right here. This time we're going to go with the square one, 5.5. See the price changing here. And square octagon is our choice. Add to cart. All right. Let's go back there again. Let's add another product. This time, let's go to page number 2 and grab a t-shirt for ourselves. These are the color choices, but here Blue Moon has variation in prices. So let's see, medium, large, XL. Let's grab a 3XL, 90 bucks, add to cart. And this time we can go to checkout or the cart page. So let's go to the cart page. And here, I mean, these are still demo products here. I'm gonna have to add stuff later. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna bump up the number, look at the price here, and once we add 3, price goes up, the total. All right, now we can go to checkout. And this is our checkout page, order summary here, item details, item counts, the total here. Shipping is 0 at this point because there is no shipping information available. So here also, until we put an email address and save it, nothing gets opened up. User cannot put anything. But once we do, our shipping opens up. And right here, we still have our payment open. Billing is by default same as shipping because this checkbox is checked. And also, the delivery method is still waiting. Note, let's open this guy up, fill in the details, choose G for Georgia. All right. And notice this is a zip code that is local pickup zone, right? So as soon as we hit save and continue, all the necessary info is now available. Our email, our shipping info, even the billing because it's checked, and same as shipping. Here we're gonna get by default $0 shipping, or we can do a local pickup. And also, since everything else is available now, our Stripe payment form is now enabled with 2 types of payment capability. Klarna, which allows you to pay in installments, monthly payment, and this is the regular card, Visa, Master, etc. So let's go back and change something because we need a zip code that is not in our local shipping zone, like this. And now if I hit and watch what happens to the shipping, save, boom, and we have a $35 flat rate based on our subtotal, and that shows up here, and our total goes up. And once again, we get our payment form back, but we want to have a different billing info. And watch what happens as soon as I uncheck that. We have exact same info available for billing and with an edit button. And watch what happens when I hit edit. Payment form goes away because now we're about to change something. Let's change the name to Iron Man. Let's leave everything else the same. And as soon as we save it, now we have 2 different shipping and billing addresses. Everything else is the same. And we have our payment form available. But we're not done yet. Now we're going to use a coupon. All right, so let's use one coupon here called Free Ship 2025. All right, that's supposed to give us free shipping. So let's try it. Whoa, look at that. Coupon has reached its maximum usage limit. So let's go check in the backend. All right, so look at this Free Ship 2025 has usage limit set to per coupon only 2, and we have used it already. And even though usage per user is unlimited, but total is so low that we ran out. So now let's try another one, Freedom 10. All right, let's see what happens here. Okay, look at that. This also ran out of usage limit, but it is per user basis because this email address we have already used up once for this coupon. Once again, let's go check in the back. Freedom 10, even though it has per coupon usage limit unlimited, but per user only once. So that's why we're being blocked. Now let's go back. So now let's use something that will not block us. This is just to show that we have all sorts of coupon verification enabled via REST API from the backend. That said, let's try Quick 10. This should give us a 10% discount and a free shipping. So watch what happens here. There you go. We now have a 10% discount and shipping became 0. And accordingly, total got reduced. But before we finish on the coupon, I wanted to show you something. Let's go back and edit now that it's applied and everything. So we go back and let's say we reduce a t-shirt by 1. Make some change to the cart, we go back, and immediately everything remains the same. Our totals change, but this guy now as a warning saying you have to reapply the coupon because we've changed the cart. So what we do to get our shipping back, remove it and reuse it. 10 once again, and we get our shipping free right now. Now our total comes down to $367.20. Now let's go make a payment. All right, so let's get started with payment. But before we get started, I wanted to quickly show you our Stripe backend. This is the sandbox we are using for all our Stripe payments, Klarna payments. Let's go back. So let's start with a Visa card. Okay, 1226 321. All right, we're not going to bother with this. We will simply place the order. And it's trying to process and it fails. So we have two choices, cancel order or retry. But as you can see here, card got declined. So let's go retry. And this time we're going to use another card. This new card, we keep everything the same and try to place the order again. All right, it failed again, but this time insufficient funds. All right, so let's not cancel the order. Let's try again. Okay, this time let's try a good card. Then let's keep everything same, and this card will force us to go through a 3D security verification. So let's try that and see what's up. That's what I'm talking about. And 3D secure test page, right? So we hit complete. Now updating the order in the backend, and boom, here we are. Thanks for ordering with all our details. Also notice the cart is now empty and we have our details here, the shipping information, etc., etc. And we can go to continue shopping. That's what we're gonna do. But before that, let's check and verify what's happening in the backend. Let's go to our Stripe backend first. All right, so let's hit transactions just to make sure this verify. There you go, 367.20. Let's make sure 367.20. And if we go deeper into it, with all this extra info, we also find our order ID 12054. So let's go back to our WordPress backend, 12054. All right, we are in the WordPress backend orders. So let's refresh. There you go. That's our order number that we saw. And the total is exactly correct. Let's go in there. And here we find a billing address, a shipping address, which are different, phone number, email address, everything. And then with all the details here for the product and the quantity, all the details here, the variations, etc. And the quantity is here. Flat rate shipping is 0 because coupon applied. All those details, 367.20. It's perfect. Now let's go try a Klarna transaction. Okay, so we are back at the shop. So let's keep it simple this time. Let's try a Banjo blocks. And let's say 5.5. And this time we're going to keep it at a square, 229. That's just fine. We add it and we go straight to checkout because we have no time to waste. And this time let's not use any coupon. All the data is already here. Simply choose Klarna and use that email address. And watch, you're only available in the United States. So I'm trying from Malaysia because I set up a different sandbox for this. So let's place the order. All right, so here they're gonna ask me for a US phone number. I'm gonna use the one I used to have when I was in the US, but I have no way to verify that. But let's go move forward anyway. Let's try some gibberish here. Let's see if they allow. So let's go continue. Agree. All right. All right, let's see what happens. Klarna account. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Okay, let's try again. All right, successful payment. Just a moment. All right, so 4 months or 6 months, let's say 6 months. That's great. Let's go continue. And the number is this guy right here. Okay, so 1226 and 123. Go continue. All right, so let's confirm the payment. They're asking for more stuff now. All right, let's go with that. Hopefully, finally, Jesus Christ, we completed it. And bada bing, bada boom. We have finished a Klarna transaction. And let's check the Stripe backend transaction again. And here we go. A successful Klarna payment, $249. And as usual, let's go back to our WordPress backend or WooCommerce backend. Refresh. And yes, it should be pending payment because using Klarna, we decided to pay that amount in 6 months, little by little. So at this point, our code worked. Now it's up to Stripe and the client or the store owner as to how they're going to handle this payment. It's going to come directly from the debit card that was assigned. So with that, now let's go and handle a cancel order situation. All right, so let's keep it simple this time and quick. We're going to go ahead and choose, let's say, octagon. Pretty static. And we're going to choose a square octagon and $79, add to cart, and let's go straight to checkout. Once again, we're not going to bother with any coupon, keep everything as is, and simply use this card, 26, 123, and let's go place the order. And this will fail. We already knew that, card declined, but this time we decided to hit cancel order instead. Watch what happens. Boom, we are back to the shop. Cart is empty, order is canceled. And how we know that? Let's go back to the order screen in the back end and let's refresh. There you go, order has been canceled. And with this, we conclude this video covering pretty much all the functionalities we have done so far. Thanks for watching.